I hope you enjoyed your brief bout of independence, because now you will be under our rule again. And yes, I know we didn't prevent the Mongols from massacring you all, but it wasn't my fault. I just thought your village was insignificant, and so I had all of my troops to the west. I don't know what more you want from me. Okay, guys, welcome back. And as you can see, things have certainly moved along. I think it's only been like 2 or 3 turns, but it has been a couple of turns, so it's time to talk about the campaign map. As you can see, the siege of Constantinople has begun, and we are indeed at war with the Egyptians for that very reason. But to start at the beginning, a couple turns ago, my fleet was down here, and the Egyptians actually had most of their troops, or quite a lot of troops, on a small fleet. I think it was just 2 ships. They actually brought their ships down here, right within range of my fleet. I think I did mention the existence of the fleet, now that I think about it. And they did indeed, as I had hoped, come within range of my navy without dropping off their troops. So what I did was I had part of my fleet just pull off and attack them and pursue them. They got driven off somewhere in the fog of war over here. So since I didn't know where they were, I actually had quite a bit of my fleet just lining the coast here. I kind of wish I had recorded it now. But I basically had my fleet lining the coast here, just so that, like, if they tried to come back, like, they would find this blockade along the coast and they wouldn't be able to drop off their troops. And then I had, like, another force, which I think was actually these 3 ships over here, kind of pursuing them to try and find out where they were, because I couldn't see them in the fog of war. But we did find them, and we destroyed them. So that large Egyptian force that you guys saw, I think it was last episode, that was on that Egyptian fleet is gone, and we only have to deal now with the garrison of Constantinople. And all the ships basically are now going to come back and join up with the fleet again, though some of them have now become admirals, so they actually can't join up with the fleet anymore because they're now considered their own separate fleet. So we might have 1 or 2 separate fleets just kind of moseying about over here. Anyway, so we have started the siege this turn, and we are not going to attack this turn, though. We're actually building up some siege towers. Because I do have trebuchets, obviously, but I'm not sure just how effective they are against huge stone walls. Yeah, I don't think I've had to face that situation very often, so I need another way to get into the settlement just in case. And I figure we can sacrifice a turn building, yes, 4 siege towers. Because, yeah, if we add 1 more, it's 2 turns, and I'm not going to wait that long. I don't know if we're going to have Byzantine reinforcements. This guy could certainly move within range if he wanted to, and that would be nice, because then we could maybe get them to sacrifice themselves. I mean, join us in battle to gloriously assist us with taking Constantinople, because obviously we're taking it for ourselves. The Byzantines like, hey, we helped you take the city, and it was our capital. Can we get it back? No. And then we just kick them off. Go back to your own territory. This is ours now. So anyway, next turn, we should be taking Constantinople. Hopefully. All right, let's see. Nothing very much of interest has happened down here. Oh, we do need to talk about the coast over here, because now that we're at war with Egypt, my fleet has started on its merry way. We left a ship behind here just to blockade this port, and we have more ships coming up.
Ready to say.
Honestly, we didn't need the whole fleet to blockade this port, but in the fog of war, I couldn't see what was going on, and so I accidentally blundered too close, and then the whole fleet couldn't move. So we're going to have to blockade it for a turn, but then we'll leave behind some ships, or more likely we'll have some ships from here actually take over the blockade, while this fleet continues on, just destroying any Egyptian fleets we can find, and definitely blockading all of these ports to help strangle their trade a bit. We do have the army under Mr. Elbre standing on this bridge here. Basically, the Egyptians definitely do have the forces to attack us if they wanted to. And I don't really think I could necessarily take a fortress from a force that size, especially not without siege artillery. So he's standing on the bridge here and is just kind of watching the situation between the Egyptians and the Kingdom of Jerusalem. We do have another army coming down here to kind of block up this area as well in case the Egyptians try to strike north, though I don't think that's what they would do. I think I need to maybe build some siege artillery. Though I don't know, even if I had siege artillery, I don't know if I'd want to try and... Oh, fortresses. Fortresses. They have 2 layers of walls, basically. And they have sizable garrisons, especially Arsuf. Which, the last time I was facing, like, a major, like, castle, it was actually Mosul, and it was Citadel, obviously, so I actually just sieged them out. Which is probably what I would do here. Which means, do I need siege? I wouldn't need siege artillery, I would need a field army, not unlike the one you see before you. The only problem is that when they sally out to attack us, we wouldn't be able to prepare the army beforehand. So what would happen is like my siege artillery and everything, everyone would be out of position, and they would still have this huge force to attack us with, which I'm not liking the looks of some of these guys. Not liking the look of some of them at all. So anyway, I guess we're standing on the bridge for now. Maybe I would push in and like try to tempt them into attacking me in the field, but I guess we'll see. That would be a later deal. I almost forgot gunpowder has been invented or discovered, is now available for us to use, though to be honest, I don't think it'll be useful at all in this campaign. I mean, even if I were to continue the campaign after, you know, we meet the objectives and take Constantinople and all that, I still don't think that I would use gunpowder. Because I think the only units available to the Principality of Antioch are these bombards. See, we can't actually go... Whoops, not siege, cannons. We actually can't go any higher than that. So bombards are the best we could have. As for gunpowder, like, what do you call them? Gunners or musketeers? All we can have are these Hospitaller gunners, which I don't know, maybe they would be a good unit, but I don't think they'd be very useful, to be honest. Like, I'd rather just have my crossbowmen and my spearmen and stuff. I think the gunners have really short range. Maybe if they were long-range units, I would consider using them instead of, say, the crossbowmen, but I think they have extremely short range, so I'm going to say probably not. And they don't even have, like, good melee stats. Like, if they had good melee stats, maybe I could rely on them to, like, hold the line while also shooting the enemy, but they don't have good melee stats either, so not really useful. Oh, and then we have the gun hulks, the ships, which I think I would get from this dockyard. Yeah, so we have these gunships, but I don't think we'll need them either. So anyways, the point is that I don't think gunpowder is even if I were to continue the campaign, gunpowder would feature very heavily in the campaign. All right, but anyway, let's see. Oh, and I just to clarify, because I think I've mentioned this in a past episode, and I've definitely mentioned it in all of my past series, but I do like to leave my campaign in a state where I could theoretically, like, continue the campaign. So if you're wondering, like, why do I care about these armies down here, whether they're going to attack Egypt or not, I could just take Constantinople next turn and then, like, hold it for 10 turns and then we'd be done. And, I mean, I am going to do that, but I am still going to move units around, armies around, I should say, and agents, and, like, basically almost, like, pretend that the campaign would continue beyond that point. And that's just a personal preference of mine. I like to leave the campaign basically in a state where I could theoretically pick it back up again if I wanted to continue. And this is despite that me having never done that before. I've never come back to an old campaign, but I just feel better leaving it that way. All right, but anyway, so armies moving over there. Let's see. Oh yes, the Mongols. We're going to try and finish them off this turn, but I doubt that we will. Basically, standing on the bridge here, we have the remains of King Philip's army and Mr. Bordeaux's army, plus quite a bit of the garrison from Baghdad. These are Descent Squires, and I think these 3 Hospitaller Sergeant units are from Baghdad. And the rest of them, they're all beat up because they were in Mr. Bordeaux's army and King Philip's army. And they're basically the only reason I was sending them to Mosul to start replenishing, but as you can see, the Mongols have come up north, and I wanted to block them from going anywhere. So that's why they're there. Basically, the idea is we'll take these units here, as well as all of these units here, except for the Descent Squires, and that would be another army. That would be basically, again, either Mr. Bordeaux's army or King Philip's army, whichever you prefer. Which reminds me of another announcement that must be made, because Mr. Bordeaux is dead. Not in battle, he just died of natural causes. But that means we've lost both King Philip and Mr. Bordeaux, basically in the same turn. Well, in the same turn and then, like, the end turn, I guess, technically. There will be weeping for 100 years at their passing. Well, not 100 years, that's much too long. But there is much sadness at their passing. And so now we've had other generals basically taking up the mantle of their armies. We've got Lusignan. Yes, you know what? That feels all right. It was actually coming down south here with one of the armies. Like, this is basically Mr. Bordeaux's and King Philip's other troops. And as you can see, I basically merged a bunch of them to make a full army. So here's one of the armies, and here is one of the other armies, but this one's in pieces because we basically cannibalized it to make this army complete. So we came down here to attack the Mongols, couldn't reach them, and so then they've merged and tried to, like, bypass him heading north, and that's why I've moved this army here, again, just to try and stop them from going any further. And so this is a battle we're going to try and fight this turn. They might be able to retreat out of range, I hope not. But if not, we'll be able to eliminate them this turn, and that'll be the end of the Mongols. All right, with that somewhat lengthy explanation out of the way, the battle we'll definitely fight this turn, though, is right here. We're going to take back Kermanshah. Now, this is Mr. Paris's army, and you may remember them. They weren't participating in any battles. They were just standing on this side of the bridge, basically, acting as reinforcements for King Philip if he needed them. In his fight against the Mongols. And I don't think he ended up really doing very much. Basically, he was the backup army with, troops we would use for the garrison as well as having the siege artillery. So I decided to just send him over to Kermanshah and take it back, since this was originally, or not originally, but it was ours before the Mongols sacked the place. So again, we're just going to take it back. Oh, wow, the population has not recovered either. So there you go. 2 battles that we're going to fight this turn. I don't think there's anything really to discuss anywhere else. So yeah, let's go ahead and we will try and defeat the Mongols first. Okay, it looks like they are not out of range, so we should be able to just attack them. Yes, excellent. Now we are definitely going to finish you off. Well, I say that. They might escape, but no. There must be no... Oh, wait. No. I don't think they can escape. Oh, no, wait. I think they can. Because, you see, they've retreated once. And I thought that meant that they'll now be destroyed. But I actually don't think that's true now that I think about it. I think if they have enough survivors, they can still get away. Well, anyway, let's just get into the battlefield. And let's kill so many of them that it doesn't matter. They'll be lost regardless. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. As you can see, we have our troops here arranged in a standard position for us. Looks like the Mongols are holding off and are going to just sit on this hill. Probably a wise thing to do. Our reinforcements are off the side over there, but they shouldn't be needed in this battle at all. So, I think we're going to do the same thing as we did in the past couple of battles, and basically I'm going to push my troops forward enough that we can have our mangonels fire at them. And they will likely attack, charge forward once we start that or before that. But I don't know, I think one battle they let us do it, and then in another battle they didn't let us do it, so I guess we'll see. And since we are going to just be maneuvering and stuff right now with no real fight yet. I guess I will just let you guys go, and I will bring you back once battle is joined with the enemy. That was so close. We almost killed the general with that shot. Okay, guys, welcome back. Basically, as you can see, the enemy is now charging forward. We burned some more of them. Very nice. Whoa. Oh, come on. You couldn't seriously have dropped a shot directly in front of you. Oh, they did. Look, they're all burnt. They somehow dropped a shot directly in front of themselves like that. Ugh. Infuriating. All right, you guys fire on those archers. So you're already in guard mode. Very good. You guys fire on those archers now. All right. Let's bring our cavalry out over here. Basically, we need to charge those guys over there. Or actually, I guess we could have these guys fire on them, couldn't we? Assuming that they don't just drop a shot literally in front of them. Alright, you know what? Let's have these guys get over here. Let's try and cut off their retreat, basically. Okay, archers. Mace. Oh, wait. They're firing at will. I really should have told them to stop that a while ago. Oh, there's no one. There's no one for them to kill over there. Alright, well, in that case, cavalry, get over here. And Ganells, stop firing. Okay, cavalry, get over here. Just have all of these guys charge in there. You guys charge in there. Archers, fire on those guys. Oh, except for we'll have one unit stay here. Just to make sure the archers remain screened and safe. Actually, we're going to take you guys out of guard mode. So just pursue them wherever they flee to.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and
right, you guys attack them from behind. You guys finish them. Okay, where did... I thought there was a general's bodyguard unit somewhere over here. Ah, yes, there they are. There's two of them right there. Oh, well, in that case, go get them. Yes, good. He's surrounded. Oh, and he's dead.
Smiled upon us this day. Attack while his forces are in disarray.
All right, kill him already. Okay, there we go. Excellent. All right, and then we've got those guys there. Have you guys finished off as you were chasing? Yes, you have. Okay. Okay, let's form these guys back up again. Let's have this cavalry over here. Let's have this cavalry kind of get over here. And then we should have another cavalry unit. We do. Over here. Basically, I know what will happen if we try to actually chase them. So we'll just continue to have our archers fire at them from here, which they're a little bit obstructed by some of our other units. So get these guys. Actually, we can really stretch out our line with the Hospitallers. Oh.
We must push our advantage.
Right, get over here. No, keep going. Let's let them get a little mixed up, and then attack. Attack! Oh, I think we actually... Did we catch them all? I think we did.
All of Christendom.
Ah, we did. Excellent.
Here today.
that never happens. It never works out so perfectly as that. Well, except for this time, obviously. Holy smokes, they still managed to kill quite a lot of our guys. Oh, right. We also managed to kill quite a lot of our own guys ourselves. Wait, does that actually count? Hold on. Mangonels. Casualties inflicted, 77. I bet you most of those 77 guys are actually from this sergeant unit. Like, holy smokes. I know the catapults and the mangonels and just artillery in general in Rome 1 and Medieval 2 are wildly inaccurate, but like that takes the cake. Drop a shot directly in front of them, like directly in front. Like it didn't so much as like throw the barrel as it had to have just like rolled out and just fallen in front of it. Wait, didn't I make a joke of that like a few episodes ago where I had like Wile E. Coyote? Like that's this it's happened again. It happened again. Exactly like that before. Oh, infuriating.
Meep, meep.
Okay, anyway, yes, the archers, they definitely took plenty of casualties and didn't inflict nearly as many as they took, except for this unit here. Sergeants took quite a few casualties, of course. I say through gritted teeth. All right, but anyway, I guess we've seen enough. Let's go back to the campaign map. Oh, look at all that money. Look at all that money. I want it, but they won't be able to pay it. Actually, oh wait, we captured him, so he is alive. And if we let them go, like, let's just say they could pay that. Like, I think their faction would survive. Because, like, he would just leave with these troops here. So, no. You know what? As much as it is tons of money, but we don't need the money. We are fine. So, be gone. You've got to be kidding me. Who is this guy? Where did he come from? Like, we just killed them. We just killed them all. Like, did we even let anyone escape? I guess we must have let someone escape, because otherwise, where would this guy have come from? Oh, wait, they didn't even have a second general. Oh, wait, they did have a second general, didn't they? Oh, did he escape? Did that second general escape? And now I'm infuriating. And now, of course, he's, like, incredibly out of range. Like, not even close. There's no way we can catch him, except in some future turn. I guess we should pursue him with, like, just cavalry or something, right? Because... and then he's going to, like, slaughter the cavalry because he'll replenish his bodyguard, and we'll have to face this freaking... Right, anyways, I will deal with that off camera. Let's drop a save just so that I don't have to fight that battle again if it crashes, even though, once again, I've had no crashes, but I'm paranoid, so just leave it be! Alright, anyway. Kermanshah, to the attack! What did they have again? Oh, yes. Single unit of cavalry archers and then some peasants and spear militia. So, let's just get right into the battle. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle. I think this is actually our first use of trebuchets in battle, and it'll probably be one of our last, because I think the army besieging Constantinople has trebuchets, but that's the only other trebuchets we have. So we should take down the walls and the gates and such here pretty quickly. And then, of course, it will be time to charge in, and oh, my frames, my poor frames. I think it's mostly that wall that's actually causing the frames to drop right now. Basically, I'm taking out the wall over there just so that we can have units charge right in and go around. Then we're destroying this bit of wall for the same reason. Again, they'll just go around here while more troops pour in through the gate. And actually, maybe I should open up some holes in the wall over here. Or actually, yes, open up a hole there and open up a hole there. We have plenty of ammo. What? Oh. That's annoying. Actually, it might just be faster if I have you move. Especially since he's now through the walls. Come on, guys. Time to move. Time to move. Poor frames. They're killing my frames as much as they're killing or destroying the walls. And then the frames immediately start dropping again. Oh, okay. So, is the enemy fully retreating from there? Okay, it looks like they are. So let's have these two.
Into the breach for victory and glory.
Okay, you know what? You guys, just stop firing. Stop firing. It's not needed. It's not needed. All right, we will have these Edessan squires charge in here, and we'll have the archers over here in support. Then we'll have these two units charge in over here, and we'll have these two units charge in over here. Let's see, we'll have the general go up the middle with them as well. Have you guys get in there, actually, and we'll have the archers get in right over here, because we'll need them to shoot at the cavalry, since they will definitely be shooting at us. Squires are running in over there.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's force belong to us now.
Okay, you guys are close enough, I suppose. Why don't you just immediately start heading around this way? You guys are also close enough, so we will have you start heading this way. Oh, it occurs to me, I have so much ammunition here, I could have maybe tried to bombard them. I doubt it would really matter.
It's very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory.
All right, let's actually bring the general in here. Why don't we? Okay, archers, fire on those guys back there. Again, they are certainly firing at us. All right, infantry down here. Get this infantry over here as well. What I'd like to do, if possible, is actually have one of my units actually attack the cavalry from the rear. Or just even attack this blob in general from the rear. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try and have these guys over here. The other unit, I want you to just kind of charge right forward and try and just block them. And let's see, we have a noticeably smaller unit over here. Let's see if we can get you to actually just attack them. And you guys just get right up here and body block these guys. Oh, we're actually killing the cavalry archers at a good pace, I think. Okay, you guys, I want you to try and... Okay, you guys attack here. You guys just kind of get in here and try and attack these guys from behind. Let's have the archers stop firing. And unfortunately, the smaller unit over here still got caught. Actually, a fair bit of this unit has been caught as well, but oh well.
The enemy general has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Okay. Charge into the rear of those guys now. Come on, charge! I really don't understand what charge means in this game. Okay, good, good, good. Now kill them. Kill them all. Oh, and there's their general.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Kill as many of them as possible before they get back. And there goes their general. Their captain.
Now his men will lose heart.
Alright, and now let's get the general up here. Even maybe have some of his bodyguard take part in the battle. I hope you enjoyed your brief bout of independence, because now you will be under our rule again. And yes, I know we didn't prevent the Mongols from massacring you all, but it wasn't my fault. I just thought your village was insignificant, and so I had all of my troops to the west. I don't know what more you want from me. And the last defender falls, I think. Yes.
Which only belongs to men of great virtue and valor.
Yes, great virtue and valor. Okay, we didn't lose nearly as many as I thought. For some reason, I actually felt like we had lost quite a few, but I guess that's not nearly as many as I thought. All right. Oh, the trebuchets killed someone. I'm sure that was an accident. And the archers killed a few, the cavalry, I'm sure. And the squires, of course, chopped their way through the enemy. And actually, you know what? They did very well. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, you know why? I think it's because I believe the Edessan squires have a much smaller unit count than the sergeants. And I'm more used to the sergeants now. They have like 150 men, I think. And the squires have 120. So when I was looking at some of these casualties, I was like, why have they lost so many? Also, some of these units were beat up, like that second unit there. They did not lose that many men. Wow, that unit would have got the snot kicked out of it if that's what happened. All right, but anyway, let's take this back to the campaign map. All right, and it looks like they are decently happy to see us, considering we, just killed them all, basically. In fact, they must have a very small population, considering our options here. So let's just go ahead and occupy. But we're liberators coming back to take the territory from the bandits who arose after, the Mongols came and pillaged everything. Yes, oh dear, look at that. We definitely had a lot higher population when last this place was ours. All right, but anyway, let's see. I think I already gave all the explanations. All the battles have been fought, so I will let you guys go, and I will bring you back as more of interest occurs.